Hello there. Hi, it's Josh coming to you live. Courier work here on Wednesday, June 26th. And in New York City, the large trailer, 200 kilogram capacity, which is 440 English pounds. And I have some type of interior work, architectural delivery for East 57th Street. So roll up here on Lafayette for a while to park. I don't know, should I go up 6? Or 6 has a green lane. I'm here on an electric bike. Just to let you know, these bikes are expensive. This is a Union 1, which used to list for $3,500. And the trailer in the back is a runner, which according to one of the site managers is a $4,500 listed trailer. So let's see, $3,500 plus $4,500. This is an $8,000 ride I'm on, which is like the cost of a car. It's a pretty solid ride. Wheels are good. It's a pretty stable ride. And top speed of about 25 miles an hour. The follows down. All right, this is like I mentioned before, these are historic buildings. They were like fashion warehouses. They also are galleries, and they still house some textile companies that are high-end, as well as dance and theater studios for developing works for off-Broadway and Broadway shows. One of the most famous small theaters down here is this one on the right, the PAP, the Joseph Papp Theater. Joe's Pub in the Public has been here since I was a kid and before. Guy going on. Yeah? And as you know, let me run over some garbage here. Roadkill. All right, anyway, as you know, they don't talk. And I'm heading up north to 57th. So we're passing Jacob Astor Place. Astor was a famous philanthropist. I guess during Art Deco times, 1920s. And going to head up north. So scraping rent together. Thanks again. Shout out to my brother and sister for helping me during this very difficult year financially of staying here in New York City, my hometown. I haven't been away from the city in a long time. But tutoring work has been drying up. I still run 2 math classes. I'll be teaching summer school starting in July. And I'll have to leave this courier job after July 4th so that I can get ready to teach. But I don't make that much money teaching. I never did. It's not like I got into it to get rich. I got into it because I enjoyed teaching. I've been with this tutoring company for 10 years, leading the math department there. But I mean, I've been posting for other work. I'm getting dick pay. You know, I make more money doing courier work than tutoring, which is ridiculous. With 3 college degrees. But here go my ramblings. Some other things that are less depressing to celebrate is that my eBay store has made 100 sales. So I've shipped out 2 yesterday. I'm going to check the tracking devices after this stream. But sale number 99 and 100. 99 was marathon running merch. There were blocks, health chewables. So that was number 99. So 10% of that goes to the New York City Fire Department. Steven Siller Let Us Do Good Foundation. And then I had a small slab sale again for a loss. I sold it for like 50, 60 bucks, under 60 bucks. And I think I bought it for like 80. And then after taxes and fees, it's like loss of like $40 again. It more than evens out. I'm still making a profit at the store. But still, number one was Spider-Man 258. A great cover. Would be an old symbiote costume that comes the Venom costume. That is in a live black oil slick costume. Like a, it's like if you have like an inkwell on your desk. Students had those old inkwells and you like had a glass jar and you slosh the ink around. Yeah, that was like his costume. It could like take over his body. If you follow the movies, the Venom movies, it was the beginning of that from Secret Wars 8. This is in the 80s, Spider-Man, black costume. So it was the 5th. It only lasted for half a year before they brought the red and blue costume back. But it really was a big hit at the time. A lot of people started reading Spider-Man because, oh snap, he's got this all black costume, this ninja-like costume that made him even more powerful. How's it going? So it's a great cover with the old new costume and Peter wrestling each other in a triangle. Cool stuff. So I wanted a poster of that because that's one of my favorite covers. Sort of says what was going on in the 80s with the psychology of that artistic choice. That was a great cover. All right. Union Square Market is live and thriving today as we look at an FDNY ambulance to the west, and we're going to head up north to 57. Maybe I'll take you through the tunnel again, like I did before. It's okay to live stream here. I just have to be careful going up Park Avenue. A lot of traffic today. This Wednesday, 10:06 a.m. in New York. Thanks for watching. As we head up Park Avenue. So it's nice. I did the metrics on my sales, and I'm like a video soon with video proof of my PayPal sales to USA Marines Toys for Tots. All my comics give 10% to that charity year round. It's not just Christmas time, New Year's time, December holidays. It's also Hanukkah and Muslim holidays and end of the year holidays all around the world for January 1st. But it is a longtime charity with the Marines. The logo is by Walt Disney himself, the train and Marines Toys for Tots. I chose that charity not because my dad was a Marine. He was actually a Navy officer. But when I graduated college, and I have one of these dads who doesn't talk much, to give advice. He did his years of service. He's really been all around the world with the U.S. Navy. But instead of saying, I'm proud of you for graduating college, we sat down at dinner near the cathedral at the Hungarian Bay pastry shop. And he just started talking about the Marines. He was talking about soldiers in service. He didn't say, I'm proud of you for graduating. Well, son, the Marines, as we stood across from the church, he's like, the Marines do what they're told. He goes, they're the most at-ready, will do what you tell them to do group of soldiers in the military. This is over the side Marines. They will do their job. They're the first to die in battle. If there's wartime, they serve. And he just had so much respect for them in his talk and rhetoric, without any pomp and circumstance, without raising his voice. He just so much respect for the branch of the armed forces that's what I decided to do. Anyway, I could have chosen hundreds of other charities, but that's the one that came to mind. How's it going? I sub. Thank you. Thanks for sub. Yeah, my dad is a Navy officer, communications officer. How's it going? Yeah, he made friends for a long time. For years and years after their service together in the Mediterranean and in Asia, all over the world. And yeah, he. It's nice to see that he still likes to keep in touch with them, make sure their families are okay. Most of his Navy buddies that are still alive, actually, they are down south. They're not up here in New York. They're down in the DC or Virginia area or southern states. That's the way it is. But even in his 80s, they stayed friends. You know, Christmas cards and friendly calls once in a while. So I think that's a real testament to their hopes that, you know, that he's not very... Yeah, he doesn't talk about the military much. But a testament to, yes, if you do service in the United States, you can make lifelong friends. And you know, experiences that you will never forget. That kind of positive morale for his experiences. Yeah, how's it going? Like, he had good tours, even though they did have to invade Lebanon. And they had to patrol the South China Sea, stuff like that. Yeah, how's it going? Thank you. Yeah, so of the stories he's told me, they're exciting and friendly and hopeful Navy stories. What can I tell you? The only service that I did was as a teacher for New York State, grading the regions and running the city computer. But it's not the same thing, I know, but it was a government job at the time. But again, I wasn't like the Naval Academy like my dad and training and going all over the world. So, hats off to Dad and his friends. I do have a master's degree in math. Yes, I did run the Galaxy computer for a little while for the city. I was trained up in Fordham University with training for how to set up the school computers for middle schools. It's gone. So the only coding work I do is running my classes and coding the worksheets and lessons for my 2 classes. So that's all computerized. But in terms of how this translates financially, it hasn't brought me that much money, like I said, which is very frustrating. But working with Carney Sando for private school gigs, and I'm updating that website with some more info. I have a lot of videos online of student success, but I'm even just not doing it. I just don't know anybody. You know, I have some letters of recommendation. I got to dig them out. It'd be nice to find the ones from the Catholic Church. I work for church in Chinatown. How's it going? You're heading up north. I'm going to show you guys the tunnel. The tunnel was closed from flooding years ago. I guess the 2012 hurricane. And then it was messed up. And then they closed it to all traffic. But it's been reopened within the last year or two. So it's a fun run. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go slow on these 3 blocks and then wait for the red light so that there's no traffic behind me so I can fly through the tunnel. It's kind of fun when you're on an e-bike to know this trick. So if it's heavy traffic, you can often go slow so that as the cars fly by, as it turns yellow, you have a gap. So you're safer on a bicycle. It's a bicycle thing. Those cars will cluster together, so if you stay with the cars, it's not a fun ride. But if you let the cars pass as the light turns green, like if I wait 10 seconds here, then it's a safer ride on the bike. Haha, as we go up. So I'm gonna wait for the group of cars to pass. Like so, these 10 cars. And now I have a gap. And I can go to the tunnel. So I'm gonna go to the tunnel. All right, hopefully we'll make it. It's on the left here. And it's like 4 blocks long, 3-4 blocks long, but it's a fun ride. All right, we got it. All right, here we go, the tunnel. All right, we're gonna do it, guys. Okay, here we go. So I can open her up and go like 20 miles an hour through the tunnel. It's kind of fast on a bike. Ah, shit, I should watch the manhole cover. This was closed for years. Hi, how's it going? You can see the ladders overhead every 30 feet or so for workers. This car's coming up behind me now, shit. Okay. Hey, we totally got it. Alright. I'm gonna go on the shoulder and go on the ramp here. Again, same behind the group of cars. This is another trick for courier work. Hey. You can go on the, when you have delivery to Grand Central Station, you can go to the top here by the hotel and park your courier bike or motorcycle or e-bike like this. You go up the ramp above Vanderbilt. This is the shortcut through the MetLife building. So see this platform here? I can park my bike here. And then if I have any deliveries at the Leona building or Hyatt or Grand Central, it's faster. I can just go in through the side entrances here or over the shoulder here and make my drops. Park here, secure the bike, and then move on. Just one of these service things that's really cool. A lot of traffic today again. Hi, I can stay on the right. Like 10:17 a.m. And this is a much faster way uptown. I got the left. I think we're good. Alright, this gap is kind of shitty. Too tight. I gotta wait. This is the actual tunnel through the MetLife building. It's a great shortcut up north, and then I gotta go up to 57, and then I gotta cut west. Trailer's thin enough that I can snake through traffic pretty safely, even though it's kind of big. As long as a pickup truck. I think I'm good. I'm gonna flip it so you can see. A lot of traffic today. It's Wednesday. This building has been under construction for years. It's super tall. It has a central core beam, but you can see the base. It like tips in, so it's like almost like a ballpoint pen shaped base. And it cuts in, so they'll have a plaza here. Basically, the idea is, if you can see this flagpole, it's like they built each floor around the center column flagpole that's super strong and thick. And so then each floor is safely clicked on. Like, think of it like a Lego build, but each floor is clicked onto the center column. So as long as the center column is strong, they can do this architectural trick on the base where they truncate each side in. So it looks like you could just push it over. Like if you were the Jolly Green Giant, you could go to like the 20th floor and push the darn thing over. But there's a center column, so that's impossible. That's where the core strength is. We're gonna head up to 57. Looks like we're good. Yep. Look at that turbo now. This is the way, guys. 49th, alright, 8 more blocks. This is the famous Waldorf Astoria, and it's now called the Towers. It has gold leaf in the front, and on the sides for years. Waldorf Astoria. They used to have the Milliken show here for textiles. My sister was a model for them, so we'd go, and it was an extravagant ballroom. These Persian carpets and this towers of pastries and stuff. And they would dance and they would talk about the latest Whirlpool dishwashers and things you could have for home, like the latest tech. It was like a 4-hour marathon show for wholesalers and mall owners, I guess. See what products you want to get. But it was so extravagant. It's like going to like one of the like some Sotheby's auction. It was like all these upper class people, because I guess they own the malls and own all the real estate to Macy's or Gimbel's or Bloomingdale's or whatever. My sister was just one of the girls that was like dancing or something. She had like ballet training, so they would do a piece or something, and then they'd show another refrigerator or a Whirlpool, or they'd show washer dryer, stuff like that. 6 more blocks. When cars honk, you gotta take it in stride, because if they get their license renewed, you can see that you're supposed to say in lane when there's trucks on the side. You're not supposed to be on the side like this. You have a vehicle like this, you're supposed to say in lane, because people open and close their doors. So if you check the driver's manual that's in your glove compartment, you'll see that, bicycle in heavy traffic is supposed to stay in the middle of the lane, actually, and not try and snake through the side lanes, because doors open and close. Another fact. Hello world to New York City, says Odd Bubble. Bill Vit VR, thanks for the sub. I'll do a sub for sub when I can. Thank you, Morales. Still working on my 1,000 tier goal. This is my morning courier job, as I do several different jobs to pay my bills in New York. How's it going? 5 more blocks to 57th, and I'm going to log off as I double check the address for this Upper East Side drop. And continuing now in good service on my way up north. Yeah, a lot of financials here on Park Avenue and some churches. Citibank, Chase, Capital One, Bank of America. A lot of the different financial conglomerates as well are here. E-Trade, City National. I guess some of them are holding companies, others are actual banks and banking services. Blah, blah, blah. I thought you would say I'm cycling like a real New Yorker. No, I'm doing courier work. Said odd bubble. There's the trailer. It's the view behind me. I gotta make a left here, 57, so I'm gonna go behind this pickup truck. Here, check it out. Advantages of like this. Do you want to eat? I don't know. It's somewhere near here. I'm gonna pull over. Sit curbside. Dude. All right, guys. Well, thanks for spending some of your morning checking me out here in New York City. I'm on 57th Street. I'm going to find the address here. It's among these swank shops. And I'm out of here. Have a nice day. Please sub. Working on my 1,000 sub goal. Living my life here in my hometown, New York. And now I must go away. So, you take care.